Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the English language, one word at a time. I'm your host, Alex, and today's word is double. What does it mean? How do we use it? Let's find out. Double as a verb means to make twice as much. It's all about multiplication by 2. Think of it like this. If you have 1 apple and you double it, you have 2 apples.
Simple, right?
We use double all the time in everyday language. For example, if a recipe calls for 1 cup of flour, but you need to make a bigger cake, you might double the recipe. That means you'd need 2 cups of flour. Now, let's look at some words that have similar meanings to double. These are called synonyms. One synonym for double is duplicate. For instance, you could say, I need to duplicate this document, which means you need to make another copy, essentially making the original amount double. Another synonym is reproduce. You might hear someone say, the rabbit can reproduce quickly, meaning its population can double in a short time. A third synonym is increase, although increase can mean grow by any amount, not necessarily double. You could say, the company's profits increased this year, which might mean they doubled or even tripled. Here's another one, multiply. You might hear we need to multiply our efforts, which implies we need to do more, potentially even double what we're currently doing. One more synonym is recur. Think of it in the context of an event. The problem will recur if we don't fix it. This suggests the issue will happen again, effectively doubling the instances of the problem. Okay, so we know what double means and some words that are similar. What about words that mean the opposite? These are called antonyms. An antonym of double is half. If you double something, you make it twice as big. If you have something, you make it half as big. For example, I need to have the recipe because I only want to make a small cake. Another antonym is reduce. This means to make something smaller. You might say, we need to reduce our spending, which is the opposite of doubling our spending. Another antonym is decrease. You could say the population will decrease if people move away. This is the opposite of the population doubling. Similarly, lessen means to make something smaller or less intense. For example, the pain will lessen with time, implying the pain will become less, not double in intensity. Another antonym is diminish. The value of the car will diminish over time, so the car will lose value, not double in value. Now, let's look at how we use double in everyday life. You might hear someone say, I'll take a double shot of espresso, which means they want 2 shots of espresso in their coffee. Or you might hear someone say, I had to pay double the price because it was on sale. This means the price was originally lower, but it doubled because of the sale, perhaps sarcasm intended. You can also use double in expressions like I had to double check my work, which means you checked your work again, making the number of checks double. Here are some more examples of double in sentences and phrases. Can you double the amount of sugar in the recipe? The company hopes to double its profits next year. I need to double the layers of paint to make it look better. He's seeing double could mean he's drunk or has a medical problem. I had to double back to find my keys. The actor played a double role in the film. She has a double chin. They live in a double-story house. Be careful not to double park your car. The cyclist was doing a double take, surprised by what he saw. Let's summarize. Double means to make twice as much. Some synonyms include duplicate, reproduce, increase, multiply, and recur. Some antonyms include have, reduce, decrease, lessen, and diminish. And we use double in many everyday situations, from ordering coffee to checking our work. Thanks for listening to Hello Word. I hope you found this episode helpful. Before you go, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps other English language learners find the show. And now, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word double and share it as a comment under the video.
See you next time.